Hey guys, Khaos coming at you in a whole new different video. And you guys might be hearing a little bit of an echo. I gotta buy a new mic. I broke my old one. So I'm gonna be using the one that they came with, the mic that comes with the camera, so that's gonna be a little screwy. So I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible because I'm gonna get to it in a bunch of other videos. Not much time to do it. So here it goes. Aquaman movie, very great movie. Pretty much one of the better DC movies I've seen in a while. I really hope that this is like going to be a constant. It's not going to be too dark, too sad, or like too bad. Like it won't be too dark to the point where you're like, Aquaman's character has always been on. It's been on the dark and the light side. Sometimes it's been too light, compared to light. Sometimes it's been compared to too dark. So that's a problem. Alright, so it's going to be a spoiler warning. It's not going to be that long, so it's going to be a pop-up. And we're done. Alright, Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Different Aquaman. I consider him more of a 90s Aquaman. Long hair, jewelry, all blinged out. He's very excitable. He's very happy to feel alive, to feel the rush of being underwater. There is a really Jason Momoa, great Aquaman. Aubrey Hepburn, that's an awesome name. And Amber, her and Jason Momoa's chemistry is very, and pretty much do the rom-com of relationship. I hate the guy, but he's kind of sweet, not that much of an idiot as I first thought. Pretty much the whole story is built up around Aquaman's mother and the whole Atlantean, how strict it could really be. It's kind of loosely based off the comic book of the Throne of Atlantis, where Aquaman is pretty much the half-breed that has to unite both the land and the sea. That they're not just two worlds, they're together. And also we get to meet Boba Fett, I'm joking, it's Thomas, Aquaman's father. Apparently Aquaman's father pretty much very similar to the comic book. He saved his mom, Atlantia, and they lived a good long while together with Arthur here. And after a while, she had to leave, because she was obligated, and she was forced to marry someone she didn't love, but she wanted to come back. She promised Aquaman's father that she will come back one day. Instead, most cases, Aquaman's father died way before that happens. Sometimes the mom dies too. Depends on who's writing. Good case scenario. Actually, spoiler: his dad lives. His dad pretty much helped embrace his Atlantean side. Most cases, sometimes he doesn't really know about his Atlantean side. It's weird because how does he not know? We get to see the Black Manta. The guy who plays the Black Manta, I won't be able to pronounce his name, is hardcore hard, so there will be a thing popping up for him. He pretty much hates Aquaman during the beginning of the movie. He's tried to steal a submarine. This submarine was supposed to be used against to show that the Earth dwellers and the land dwellers are trying to found Atlantis and want to destroy it. Because they're pretty much doing that anyway, pollution and whatnot. It was to get Mira's father, another king, to join his cause and to get everyone, as soon as he joins, he could get all the others to join. Since Mira's father has a better army. Now, Ocean Master is played by Patrick Wilson. This guy, pretty great. I really like how they had the helmet thing. They had like a Loki and Thor relationship sometime, But I did like that he wasn't just a schemer all the time. He's actually got the muscle to back it up, which I greatly love and appreciate. And also, a spoiler alert, he doesn't kill his brother, or he doesn't die. He was so angry for such a long time. He blamed his brother. He blamed his mother. He blamed Arthur. He blamed everyone, and then his father pretty much made him to pretty much just becoming a monster. And of all the bad things he did, it was his father that transformed into into this monster. Now for Aquaman, he pretty much does not want to be king, but realized that he needs to be the land. He needs to be the line. Like in Avatar, he needs to be the line between the spirit realm and the water realm, and close the gap to make sure that nobody will get to the point where they're trying to kill each other. Black Manta is pretty cool. He gets the awesome suit. He even make the iconic one from the Super Friends one, and realize he has to make a bigger helmet. So that's the one you see in the trailer. We get to see first one. So the reason why Black Manta hates him in the beginning of the movie, Aquaman, they break into this submarine. Aquaman doesn't want to help him because Black Manta's a pirate. His father was a pirate. They try to kill a bunch of people. They give it to the Ocean Master, but they refuse. Aquaman stopped in time, and then he refused to save him, and then his father died. So Black Manta hated him, and Ocean Master gave him a new suit tech to help destroy Aquaman. He tried to, he didn't succeed. He barely survived. Thanks to Ronald Parker. If you guys know this guy, he's played by Dr. Seth. That's his character name. He actually was. If you guys never seen an ABC show, I'm forgetting the name right now. I'll think of it later. But he actually he helped save Black Manta, and he's obsessed with going to Atlantis and showing everyone it does exist. That's his whole thing, and he's gonna help Black Manta find Aquaman. So Ocean Master's big plan is to unite all the kingdoms. The kingdoms are separated. His kingdom is probably one of the weakness. He goes to Mira's father after showing that the land dwellers do have the technology to find them and hurt them. So they start gathering other people. Most of the people don't want to join, but he's forcing people. He's killing people. Aquaman did try to fight him at first through a Black Panther type fighting style, but Aquaman loses, of course, because he wasn't trained underwater as much. Oh yeah, Willie Dafoe plays. Yeah, he has a hard and complicated character name, and I'm not going to try and pronounce it, so it's going to be a pop-up right here. Alright. He pretty much is the guy who explains all the information, what's going on, the King's Trike. This one was made pretty much by the gods of gods. It's made of a shard of the gods, and was made constantly. And it was the power source that powered Atlantis until they tried to use more of the power, but overcharged everything and destroyed all of Atlantis and sucked it into the bottom of the sea. And then they started to the Triton able to save them, and some of them kept their humanity. Others became monsters and mutations, and some just lost. They couldn't control their minds. So the king pretty much left Atlantis, and he left a key. He left a map behind to anyone who is worthy to find it, and whoever finds it can become the new king of Atlantis and will unite all the seas. That's pretty much what was Aquaman and Mira's destiny. Now they had to send Aquaman's mother away, Batman's girlfriend. Ironic. She's married a guy named Thomas. She's pretty much marrying Batman's father. Oh man, Django Fat Man, you moved up in the world. Marry a queen. I'm trying to keep it all straight. So they threw her into a pit that's supposed to be a dead man's thing. No one's able to survive. She was able to survive after coming to this part where it's pretty much Holy Land for the Atlanteans. That's the final place, resting place of the king, the last king of Atlantis. She tries to get the Triton herself, but she couldn't survive it. There's this big cracking thing, and it will kill whoever's not worthy. Arcturus accepts that he's not worthy. He says to himself, I'm not worthy. I'm just a nobody who's given these powers. I'm a half-breed. Pretty much what everybody's ever said to him. But he accepted that it's one of his strongest qualities, and he uses it to help people and become the hero he truly meant. This was coming right off of the Justice League movie too, so he did help stop Steppenwolf. So towards the end, he goes to the Ocean Master. Ocean Master is trying to get another kingdom under his foot and gather an army to just complete an attack on the surface realm. But Aquaman comes there just in time to for a fight for the crown. He wins the fight, of course, with battling on land, because last time he battled in the sea, he couldn't win because Ocean Master trained his whole life to battle in the sea. And William Dafoe did train Aquaman to battle in the sea, but it's not as good as Ocean Master, who's trained his whole life to become this. His father forcing him to become a monster. And then after after he finally defeats his brother, he makes it. His brother's like, "Kill me!" And Aquaman decides not to kill him, and his mother comes out, and she pretty much saves Ocean, gives Ocean Master to save himself. He's under arrest. Probably going to be in martial law probably in like a Loki type prison. When his mother can help him become better, or they get actual professional help to help him get better. Overall, I love this movie. It's fun, very beautiful, very aesthetically beautiful. Now, when I first saw this movie, I first thought it has a lot of things coming through. You get some Star Wars stuff, because what I've seen when they first come to Atlantis, is you get the prequels. Remember where Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn goes underneath to the Gungans? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. The Gungans? Yeah, Gungans. And they go underneath the water to their underworld city, and they use the cool little submarine thing. That's what it kind of reminded me of when I first saw it. I was like, it's visually beautiful. It's so stunning how beautiful this place is. It reminds me, in certain parts, it kind of reminded me of Asgard to Black Panther at the same time. Advanced technology. Nobody in the surf world could ever even come to that level of technology yet. To the point where it's a little bit like Black Panther. They're using technology to, pretty much it's all of those things. And I did love at the end that his brother did accept him. He decided not to become the monster that his father was, and decided to give up. And that's what pretty much he needs to learn, that you don't need to separate the worlds or conquer one because you fear it or feel what could happen, just because you hate something that happened. Because he blames the surface world for taking his mother away, and he blames his brother. I did love that Aquaman actually wanted to see his brother, but his brother didn't want to see him because he blamed him for his mother. It's a lot of hate around. Everybody was hating. Their hearts were just full of the rules of Atlantis were so cruel and heartbreaking. It was a little bit too much. So hopefully, when Aquaman's now taking over. Actually, side note, he actually gets the girl. He gets Mira. Technically, she was betrothed to Ocean Master, but he probably doesn't care anymore. Overall, what I give this movie, it's either I was gonna give it like a 7.5 out of 10, but it's an 8. It's an 8. It's a clear 8 out of 10. It's a great movie. Visually stunning. Terrifying monster crab creature. That thing was terrifying when I first saw it. I was like, ah! But at the same time, it's so amazing. What they're trying to do. They're trying to bring it out of the darkness into the light, a new light. They have a little Marvel flair into it. Sometimes it gets a little campy. That's why I had to lower the grade a little. But besides that, it's beautiful. Please go watch this movie. Support the movie. Make sure you guys support this movie. Alright. I'm going to tell you guys to watch more videos. Subscribe to me. Comment below. And thank you guys for watching this week of Chaos. It's so much work to put it together. And so much work editing. Alright. Bye.